In today's fast-paced and competitive world, we often find ourselves overwhelmed by the chaos and pressures from society, work, and relationships. But have you ever taken a moment to consider what truly defines your value and makes others genuinely attracted to and eager to be around you? Picture yourself as a lighthouse in the vast ocean, always shining brightly and steadfast despite the storms. The principles of Stoic philosophy, calmness, self-control, and wisdom can help you become that lighthouse. By understanding and practicing these principles, you not only create a peaceful and happy life for yourself, but also become a powerful source of inspiration and attraction to those around you. Join us as we explore 7 Stoic habits that will make you more attractive and likable than ever before. Don't be surprised if, after applying these habits, people start seeking you out, eager to share and be with you. Leave a comment, "I'm ready for this journey," and step into this transformative journey with us, turning every challenge into an opportunity and each failure into a new step toward a life full of peace and achievement. 1. Understand the power of scarcity. In Stoic philosophy, scarcity is not merely a state of lack, but a source of value and appreciation. For Stoics, understanding and accepting scarcity helps us live a meaningful and worthwhile life. This profound lesson, passed down by philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus, is also affirmed by the teachings of Jesus Christ. Let's begin by asking what makes something valuable. The answer often lies in its scarcity. Seneca once said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." This quote highlights that the true value of life is not in quantity, but in the quality and appreciation of what we have. Jesus also taught, "For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also," implying that we need to identify the true value of things around us and learn to appreciate them. A specific example of the power of scarcity can be seen in love and care. When love and care become scarce, we realize their immense value. Jesus, through his life and sacrifice, demonstrated that love is not only rare but priceless. He loved and sacrificed for humanity unconditionally, making his love extraordinarily precious. A thought-provoking question is, have you ever stopped to truly appreciate what you have? Think about the moments you have with family, friends, and loved ones. If these moments became scarce, you would realize how precious they are. We often do not recognize the value of what surrounds us until it becomes scarce or even disappears. Epictetus also emphasized that wealth consists not in having great possessions but in having few wants. This philosophy urges us to reconsider our needs and desires. When we reduce endless cravings and focus on what is truly necessary, we find real peace and happiness. The power of scarcity not only helps us live a life full of appreciation, but also makes us stronger and more resilient. Knowing that precious things are rare, we stop wasting time on trivial matters and start focusing on core values. Are you ready to reassess and appreciate the precious things around you? Let Stoic philosophy and the teachings of Jesus guide you, helping you live a life full of meaning and peace. 2. Cultivate your own joy. Have you ever wondered where true happiness comes from? In our quest for joy, we often mistakenly believe that happiness lies in external things. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "Your happiness depends not on external things but on how you view those things." True happiness does not come from wealth, fame, or the recognition of others. It is a state of mind, an inner peace that we can cultivate for ourselves. Look at the life of Jesus, a great example of inner peace. He did not seek happiness through material possessions or the adoration of crowds. Instead, he found joy in serving others, in love and compassion. His peace came from his unwavering faith in God and his higher mission. Like Jesus, we can find true happiness when we learn to accept and appreciate what we have and seek deeper meaning in life. Pause and ask yourself, what truly makes you happy? Is it luxury items, career advancement, or peaceful moments with family and the smiles of loved ones? We can choose how to react to the events around us. Instead of letting external circumstances control our emotions, we can learn to adjust our mindset and find happiness from within. Imagine a stressful and demanding workday. You come home feeling tired and down. At this moment, you could choose to seek joy from external things like shopping or eating, but these joys are only temporary. Instead, try sitting down, closing your eyes, and taking a deep breath. Recall the good things in your life, the things you are grateful for. Practicing gratitude is one of the key principles of Stoic philosophy. It is these simple moments when we return to ourselves and find inner peace that bring lasting happiness. Jesus taught us about the power of love and compassion, and Stoic philosophy adds that this power lies within our minds. Remember that happiness is not a destination but a journey we create ourselves. You can control your mind, and in doing so, create your own happiness. How will you choose to find happiness today? Share your stories and insights in the comments. Start with the small things, and you will see a significant change in your life. 3. Master the skill of stepping back. Have you ever felt so caught up in a stressful situation that you couldn't think clearly? This question invites us to discuss the third secret, learning to step back. Stoic philosophy advises us that sometimes stepping back not only helps us see issues more objectively, but also helps us react more wisely. This is also a lesson that Jesus Christ conveyed through his life and teachings. Let your heart open, and you will see that stepping back in silence can bring about tremendous inner strength. When facing difficulties or conflicts, if we react immediately without careful thought, we are likely to make mistakes. However, if we know how to step back, take a deep breath and reflect, we will have the opportunity to view the issue from different perspectives, thereby making more prudent decisions. Jesus also taught us about the power of stepping back and contemplating. In many difficult situations, he often retreated to quiet places to pray and reflect, seeking guidance from the Father. This action not only helped him regain calmness, but also provided him with additional strength and wisdom to face challenges. Imagine you are in the midst of a heated argument. Instead of continuing to argue and letting emotions dominate you, choose to step back, remain silent, and reflect. What will happen? Perhaps you will realize that the argument is not worth losing your temper over, or maybe you will find a different, more amiable approach to solving the problem. This is the power of stepping back that Stoic philosophy emphasizes. When was the last time you stepped back and reflected before reacting? What did you learn from that experience? Stepping back is not a sign of weakness or avoidance. On the contrary, it is a sign of wisdom and steadfastness. When we know how to step back, we allow ourselves to think carefully, not be swept away by emotions, and make more correct decisions. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor and philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When we step back, we practice this power, the power to control our mind and reactions instead of being swayed by external circumstances. This is when we realize that every decision and every action can come from a place of peace and wisdom. Learning to step back is a valuable lesson that Stoic philosophy and the teachings of Jesus Christ both convey. It helps us live more peacefully, wisely, and strongly. In the silence of the soul, we will hear the voice of truth and wisdom, things that the noise of life often drowns out. Step back, reflect, and let calmness and wisdom guide you. In those moments of silence, ask yourself what matters and how you can act most wisely. Remember, just as Jesus found guidance and strength in moments of prayer, we too can find peace and clarity in silence. Do not hesitate to step back, let your mind rest, and reflect. Only then can we live a life full of wisdom, steadfastness, and peace. 2. Embrace the practice of silence. When you face conflict or stress, what is your first reaction? Do you feel the need to react immediately, sometimes with words you might regret later? Practicing the art of silence helps us control our speech, avoid unnecessary conflicts, and protect our inner peace. In the modern world full of noise and chaos, silence seems to have become a luxury. But for Stoic philosophy, silence is not just the absence of external noise but also tranquility in the soul. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." The art of silence is a powerful tool that helps us achieve peace and gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Consider the life of Jesus, a prime example of the power of silence. He often spent time in silence, praying and reflecting, seeking guidance from God. In moments of great challenge, Jesus did not react with noise or anger, but with meaningful silence. When he was condemned and endured torture, he remained silent, demonstrating immense patience and compassion. His silence was not a weakness but a strength that surpassed all trials. Here's a concrete example from daily life. Imagine you are on a bus surrounded by the noise of passenger conversations and the engine. You feel tense and irritated. Instead of letting the noise upset you, try practicing the art of inner silence. Put on headphones, play some gentle music or a meditation track, and focus on your breathing. Gradually, you will find your mind becoming more peaceful, no longer distracted by the surrounding noise. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on philosophy, personal growth, and living wisely.